With two rolling.
My invitation to you. Woo. All right, everybody, we're here. Launch day, T-Rex Megastore. Freaking excited as can be. And I'm with my best buddy here. And, you know, I call him the seven-figure nobody, and he's still beating me up over that.
We still got bad blood. Nobody, so much nobody. I was on stage with you in Vegas with Steve Forbes and Kevin Harrington and Bern Ullman, that kind of nobody. But we want you to know that even you come out of nowhere, you as nobody can become somebody in e-commerce. And so that leads us to recap. Now, if you're watching this right now, you should have already watched video 1, video 2, and video 3. And that might have been a while. So let's recap real quick, because it might have been a while. Real quick, video 1, we talked about what is not for debate, not a topic for discussion. It is a known fact that e-commerce is hot as a firecracker on the 4th of July. And what has changed the game for e-commerce and taken it to another level is drop shipping. Because drop shipping has made it easy for the common man to take and start e-commerce and take it to the next level very quickly. That's the game changer we talked about in video 1.
Low barrier of entry. Yeah. Easy to get in, not a lot of work, not a lot of skill sets. You can do this. Video 2, we rolled into the 7 hottest niches in e-commerce, what they were and why they were. Then we talked about the platform that you're going to build your house and your foundation on. We went over the pros and cons, and we poured out all this information so you can make good decisions, and hopefully you choose us. But if not, we still want you in our community. We still want you to succeed, but we're going to show you the Megastore coming up any second now, and we're so excited about the Megastore, we can't see straight.
In video 3, we talked about the difference between doing it like as an amateur and as a professional. And we talked about how professionals use marketing strategies on Facebook, and they test, they never assume they know what they're doing. They're always testing what their market's going to do and how they're going to respond. And they build a list, and they use long-form sales pages, and they use these funnels and these one-click upsells and downsells and cross sales. That's how we can teach you how to be a professional e-commerce and start out like a pro and earn money like a pro. And we demoed all the cool things that we can do to bring all of this latest and greatest technology and drop shipping fast, easy, and then we lead to here we are today.
Here we are today. So one thing. Boom, here we are. We are live. All right, Stephen, come on, baby. Show me that you're there.
Ooh, you woke me up with that car video.
You like that car video?
That's my car. I want it back like now.
That's what I'm talking about. So when I was editing that video, and we actually have a video editor, and I had to put something there, you know, that was a little bit flashy just so I could show off my amazing editing skills.
Video editing skills.
That's what I say.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, and that's why you're here with me, and I'm here with you because we're awesome together.
It was late at night. Hey, so this is Greg Ryder, and this is my business partner, Stephen West, and I'm coming to you from San Diego, downtown San Diego. The sun has not even risen here yet. It's still dark as it can be outside. And then, Stephen, where are you coming from us at?
I can't tell you. I'm in the witness protection program, but normally I hail from Virginia, but I'm in the great state of Texas somewhere. I can't tell you where. It's top secret.
Traveling, and you're with the Secret Service.
As the president of e-commerce, sometimes I have to travel under the radar.
That is cool. So this is the day we've been waiting for a while, everybody. So this is the day that we're going to unveil the T-Rex Megastore, answer all your questions, and share with you kind of our vision and where we're going and what we're doing. And Steven's drinking some coffee, and I got some coffee. And we have quite the elaborate setup where I'm at. There's lights everywhere, and we're live streaming on Facebook, trying to pull people over from Facebook. And I don't know how to find out if you guys are hearing us okay, but there should be a chat box on the side. And if you go ahead and put something in the chat box about good morning or where you're calling in from, let us know that everything's looking good. We'll know that you can hear us. Actually, it's on the side.
I pointed everywhere to cover it. I literally just pointed everywhere.
And did you notice
at them?
We were telling people they're in the wrong place. We were like, they're over here, they're up there. We missed it.
I got it all covered. Just click on something and start typing. And somehow, miraculously, the internet will capture it and send it to us.
Worked on my computer, by the way. So it looks like it's working. Go ahead and hit refresh, Candace. So we're just testing out a little bit of the technical difficulties, making sure everything's working. Quite the setup to do a live stream with a chat box and all that kind of stuff going on. But it is fun. We're having fun. So you want to go ahead and start the recap? Let's go ahead and start the recap because we know people are busy. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And you guys all remember this? Do you remember this, Stephen?
I do remember this. I used to live there.
What was it? Oh, it was you that lived under the rock. That's what he said.
I saw all the line.
You must be living under a rock, and that was Stephen's house.
And then I moved out and got into e-commerce, and it's all uphill from here.
So we're assuming that everybody watching right now is on our email list. You downloaded the action guide. Hopefully you were filling out that action guide as you went. And you've watched the 3 previous videos up until today. If you didn't, you go back to T-REXecom.com and you can watch those. There's some great content. We had hundreds and hundreds of comments of people loving the content. And today we're revealing and unveiling the T-Rex Megastore. I'm going to share with you what we think is an amazing opportunity for you. But I want to kind of just go real quick and recap what we did over the last 3 videos. So we talked about, and let's alternate this, Stephen. I want to make sure you're still there and you're not falling asleep on me. We talked about what was number 1.
Oh, you're talking to me. The top 7 niches in e-commerce. I said life's too short to deal with anything less than a hot niche.
That's a fact. We talked about what platforms to use, why, and when. And we talked about the 3 top platforms, which is Amazon, Shopify, and T-Rex. And there's places for all 3. And we actually use all 3. And in our community, we teach all 3. So if you're already an Amazon user, you're already a Shopify user, don't get turned away because you think T-Rex is going to take over the world. No, we're joining and bringing them into our world. That's what we're doing here. So and then we also talked about
how to market from Facebook. There's a lot of different ways to get traffic, to buy traffic, but Facebook would be the hottest happening one right now, whether you like it or not. So we talked about the number 1 step that everyone forgets that will keep you broke. We ought to have a quiz, see if anybody remembers what that was. The perfect engaging and entertaining list building strategy. See if anybody remember what that was. I remember there being a crock pot Seattle Seahawks on it. And the old school, we're talking old school, y'all. Old school was now new school because of the proliferation, could say that 3 times fast, of mobile. The old school sales page that increases sales 200 to 300%. That's free money, by the way.
And then we topped it off with that number 1 way to make your advertising profitable. So again, part of our goal is that when we teach people how to build a business, we believe that if you don't advertise, you're pretending. Now, you don't necessarily have to advertise. There's blogging, there's SEO, there's social media marketing strategies, there's things like that. But if you really want to build a business, which is what we're talking about, we want to help you build a business, you're going to spend money and get more money back than you spend. That's the whole goal. So, and then we talked about USA-based drop shipping, and that's kind of one of the things that this is all about, is Steve and I are intimately involved, and we actually own a USA-based print-on-demand drop shipping company, and we'll talk a little bit more of that today. And we talked about building brand, that we really believe that we want to help you build a business that you can end up selling, or if nothing else, pass it on to your heirs.
And we talked about that a lot because we're in these e-commerce circles with all these power sellers. A lot of them are just making the quick money, and that's fine. They're young, but they're not. They realize that as soon as they stop, their income stops. They're not building a brand or a asset that they could either pass on to someone else or sell and have an exit strategy. So, yeah, very good.
And then I want to go ahead and play this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear the audio, but it is kind of a test for me. Just to remind you, because it's so short, but I did want to share with you again what Steve Forbes said about e-commerce. Let's see if you guys hear this. Sitting here with Steve Forbes, and I asked him to give us 1 quote on e-commerce. We were talking yesterday at our breakout, and he said some good stuff. I want to get 1 quote from him on e-commerce.
E-commerce is the wave of the future because it's convenient for the consumer, and that's what commerce is all about, meeting the needs and wants of other people.
Thank you, Steve. All right, thank you. All right, have a good day.
See you tonight.
All right. And I hope you guys could hear that. You guys maybe put in the chat box whether you could hear that or not. But I wanted to bring that up again. Steve Forbes, I mean, here's the chief editor of Forbes magazine telling you that it's the wave of the future. And I mean, he's one of the most well-read businessmen on the planet. I mean, think about that. He's been publishing that magazine for decades, and the people he meets, the people he hangs around with, the things that he sees and he gets access to. He is an amazing individual, ran for the president, I think, twice. Amazing individual. So that was pretty cool stuff to have him talk to us about that. And then this one, you know, I wasn't really even aware of this, but Stephen brought this to my attention. Why don't you talk about this one, Stephen?
Yeah, so I field a lot of questions about market saturation every day, and I say if the market saturation is just a lack of imagination, there's no such thing. If the automakers would have gone broke a long time ago. Americans, I read, have average of 2 cars per American. But we continually buy new stuff. We're going to always buy stuff, and Amazon knows that. So they made a holiday in July. We call it Christmas in July to celebrate their Prime program. And this Prime Day, lest you think e-commerce is saturated, did 60% year over year over last Prime Day. I didn't say 6%. 60% year over year. It set a record last year, and then it set a record by 60 more percent. Think about selling 3.5 million toys in July. They're going to put Santa Claus out of business. Those are selling on Amazon now, and T-Rex.
No, and you think about that, it is remarkable how much is going on in e-commerce. And I remember we talked about this years and years ago and like how big it's growing. So it really is here. And then another thing you brought to my attention that it was amazing is that Jack Ma, who's really kind of famous for starting Alibaba and it's AliExpress and that whole group, but he was famous because they did the largest IPO in history. Now that's like a worldwide largest IPO in history. But what he said, what he's doing actually is he's traveling around the United States of America, working on plans and strategies and relationships to ship consumer goods to China, to their 300 million and growing middle class Chinese people that want American products. So we want to be on the leading edge of that. We want to, through our technology, through our relationships, through our strategies and everything we're doing, we want to be one of the first people that are shipping stuff into China. How do you like that? That's pretty exciting stuff. And then we talked about drop shipping, right? And again, we're not going to spend a lot of time going over this, but again, drop shipping, the reason e-commerce is so hot is not only that everyone's got comfortability, they're buying online, the trust factor is there, all that kind of stuff, but drop shipping, meaning that you can sell something to somebody, have somebody else ship it for you, and you do not have to take inventory, you don't have to pay for inventory, you don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. You know, you place the order on the website, you get paid first, you pay the person, the manufacturer, we ship it, and you take the profits. So that was just fantastic.
If I may, just one quick comment is people seem to be concerned about the fact that payment processors consider drop shipping to be risky. That's drop shipping directly from China. You know who the biggest drop shipper in the United States of America is? Amazon with FBA. When I sell on Amazon, they drop ship for me. I do not touch my product. It goes from the manufacturer to Amazon to customer. I never touch it. So, and their process and their payments, is Amazon risky? So you got to understand the right way to drop ship. Risky drop shipping is risky. Just like everything. Risky investing is risky. Risky driving is risky. Anything that's done risky is risky. So there's smart ways to do stuff.
You know, and then just to recap those 7 hottest industries we went over health and fitness and skincare, clothing and apparel. And within that, we had grandma's faith and pets. We had personalization is hot. Everybody wants a personalized shirt, just like my T-Rex all over sublimation personalized shirt that I think I'm one of 3 people that have this shirt. Or no, that's not true. We sent a bunch out to our joint venture, our affiliates. With pet products, fan-based products, sports, hobbies, my hang gliding story. Remember my hang gliding story, how we're going to dominate the hang gliding niche, and trends and fads and spinner toys. So like Steven's a trend, right? He's trending right now. We could like package him up and sell him.
Print on demand, Steven. Yeah, buddy.
Exactly. So the question is what niche do you want? Go ahead, type in that chat box what niche you're interested in. It doesn't have to be one of these 7. It could be a subset of one of these 7. It could be your own niche. Go ahead, type in that chat box what niche you're thinking of, and that'd be good to know that information. And then again, recapping, we talked about all the different platforms, all the choices. Part of our goal is to give you clarity and give you information so you can make an informed decision. Because what's that saying, Stephen? An unclear mind, confusion causes what?
Death and destruction.
I don't know if
Every
it's
time you throw the baton to me, I hit you in the head with it. Good job.
So anyway, we covered these. We went over the pros and cons. We're not going to do that again today. But there is a place. There, you know, it's like if you're on Amazon, there's no reason not to stay on Amazon, but you got to start pulling your customers off Amazon. You got to start having your own store. You got to start having your own URL, and you got to offer them personalized products, or offer them things they can't get anywhere else, and build up your own asset of a database and a customer base. As Stephen said, we talked about those Facebook marketing strategies, and I'll let you comment on these, Stephen. We'll kind of roll through a couple of these slides.
Yeah, bottom line is we could read slides to you, but if you recall, what we said is don't assume you know what your market wants. Let your market tell you what they want. Don't bet the farm on something that means a lot to you. So test. And the best way to do that is run Facebook ads. And they were wrong most of the time. Most of the most savvy marketers I know are wrong most of the time when they try to anticipate what the market wants. Just throw designs out there and run with the winners. That don't mean you can't sell all those products, but the number one that wins in your test, lead with that and then offer other things in your funnel.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then we talked about how's a great way to engage with them on Facebook. How's a great way for them to get over to come to you. And I remember doing on the webinar, we asked people this, and a number of people knew what we were talking about. It's like it's contests, it's giveaways, things to engage your audience, getting them to comment on your site. And we talked about how you could run a Facebook ad to win a crock pot. You can go to eBay right now, type in, a crock pot for a particular team or anything. Like find any product that fits your niche. They would. As some, what's his name? Dave. I can't remember his last name.
Who are you talking
anyway,
about?
What's their cheese? What's your ideal customer's cheese? Go find that. Offers a giveaway. Could be an iPad. Could be a watch. Could be some jewelry. Could be a ring. Could be a shirt. Could be a hat. Could be a crock pot. But then you also know that you can get them into your list and then start marketing to them. And then this one, came from Facebook Messenger. And then we showed you the exclusive T-Rex personalization feature where you could offer a coffee mug and you can personalize that coffee mug and offer to win the coffee mug, drop their name on it, and people end up buying it anyway because it's like, oh, it's so cool. I want one of those. And I have you ever seen that coffee mug that we have that's personalized, Stephen, that it's like a prescription coffee mug?
Yeah. It looks like a amber prescription bottle with the white top. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we should show that off. That's a cool thing. Yeah, and then again, awesome. We talked about the old school sales page. I thought you'd talk about that one, Stephen.
Well, some of the brightest minds in e-commerce and have been doing so a while. The big deal back in the day was to get as much above the fold as possible. What is the fold? Where you don't have to grab your mouse or pointer thingy and start scrolling down. That was the case when we were all on desktop. But now we consume most of our content on the mobile device, and we tend to buy most of our shopping and buying decisions on here. And guess what we have to do on these? Scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. If anybody spends all day looking at their Facebook feed on their phone, what are they doing? They're scrolling. So now we're back to long form sales pages. That's it. I let the cat out of the bag. To the longer you can engage somebody with a sales process, and it's up to down, left to right, picture, text, picture, video, use all the modalities that people consume information, photos, text, video, and make sure that your call to action buttons stand out. Try to not have that color anywhere else on page, but where you want them to click and take action. Booyah.
Booyah. No, and again, you think about that. You can have headlines, you can have subheadlines, you can have more information. And again, one of the things about T-Rex, which we pointed out, is you can't really do this on Shopify. You definitely can't do it on Amazon. So it's we're giving you the tools and the strategies to make additional sales and more money and making your advertising pay. Because that's the whole point, is if you're spending money advertising to drive traffic and it doesn't provide a return on your investment, it's pretty fast. You can go broke. And we saw dozens and dozens and dozens of comments going, I tried it, it didn't work. So that's really, we're going to hone you in on that and help you with that too. And then we talked about the number one strategy to make your advertising profitable over and above the long form sales pages was really funnels, right? So the idea is, and one of the things I always point out to people is everything's a funnel, right? You go into McDonald's and there's a funnel. Would you like fries with that? They always ask you that. So there's always those upsells. And if you're not making upsells and you're not doing email marketing on the tail end of what you're doing, you're really, doing a disservice to your own checkbook and your own financial future, right? So our goal is to teach you and give you these tools. Like somebody asked one of the questions, hey, do you give us email templates with the T-Rex program? And I said, yes, we do. I think there's 9 or 10 pre-written email templates that we give you. And I thought, you know what? We'll create a whole year of them. We'll just create a whole year of them. We'll give those to everybody because we want you to succeed. We recognize that if you don't succeed, we don't succeed because we own T-Rex, we own Printex. We need you to sell stuff. And if you're not selling stuff, we don't succeed. So
this quick comment there. You're right. I'm seeing now that one of the big things is 90% of successful e-commerce marketers have no email follow-ups. That is the new frontier, to go in and be the ones that are engaging these customers with emails, because 90% are leaving gobs of money on the table by not following up with an email series.
Well, that, the other thing we're getting into, and some of you are on our list, even experience this, is we're doing follow-up communications via Facebook Messenger. Right?
Yeah, we got a whole strategy for catching them in Facebook Messenger, because more people are going to look at Messenger than going to look at their email. It's a funny thing that what funnels, why that works and why it's going to continue to work. Being in business with Greg has got me access to Kevin Harrington, and it's great to be around him because he's listening to 50,000 pitches in his life. He asked three questions: cost to acquire the customer, average order value, lifetime value. Well, Facebook ads or whatever you're using to drive traffic is your cost to acquire the customer. You can use the front end product to monetize that, to break even. And if you got to make profit on the front end, you'll end up broke very quickly. So we can control the average order value and the lifetime value with upsells, downsells, cross sells, post-purchase offers, and then email follow-ups.
Yeah. And again, one of the things that we didn't do a good job explaining in our previous videos, when we showed off the funnel, we had a lot of people going, you had 5 upsells. Like, that's too much. Does that really work? And I neglected to tell you, you don't have to do 5. You can do up to 5 with our system really easy. And the answer to the question is that too much? If you have something that's congruent and kind of fits together, you can get away with about 5. But it's something you test, right? It's different for every market, every industry, every customer. So, but here's the point with our technology. Let's say you only want to do 1 upsell. You only have to do 1. If you want to do 2, you can do 2. If you want to do 3, you can do 3. 4, you can do 4. 5, you can do 5. So you don't have to do 5. You're not forced to do 5 because it goes 5 levels deep.
You have that option. So no, you can't upsell too much. Let me tell you two things. This is post-purchase one-click upsells. This is not offer them a bunch of stuff and run them off. There was a bunch of concern in the comments. I would just bail. No, this is after you've captured their address, their email, their credit card, and say, no worries, your order is processing. However, you'll never see an offer like this again while they're in the dopamine, while they're in the ether. Look, McDonald's sells their burgers at break even. You know where they make all the money? Would you like fries with that? Would you like an apple pie? Would you like to supersize that? Would you like a milkshake? Yeah, that's how they make their billions of dollars, is on the upsells. And why do all the trashy magazines and the candy at the checkout in the big box retail? Upsells, stuff you didn't even know you wanted is at the checkout. So don't act like we're not upselled and downselled and cross-sold every moment of our lives. Keep going.
Yeah. And along those lines, we're going to get creative. And some of the things that I'm working on is having some upsells of digital content. Maybe it's an ebook. So if I'm selling, let's say I'm selling a cutting board, I could offer an ebook recipe book, right? So a recipe book for $3, $5. Hey, add this recipe book to your thing, the 10, 15 best recipes for barbecue cooking, whatever. So there's different things you can add into that and do different things that get really creative. And maybe it's just maybe one of the upsells is to check out your blog and subscribe to your blog. If there's different things you could do on those pages that are very unique to us, very unique, that kind of stuff. So, and again, we showed you how you can have the heat changing coffee mugs and that. And then we talked about, we want you to consider using Printex. Now, as a guy who uses, and you do 400 to 600 orders a day off Amazon right now, why would anyone want to use Printex, Randy? Use us for fulfillment as opposed to fulfillment by Amazon? Stephen, I
thought you said Randy. I was looking for Randy. for Randy. I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? Listen, where would you want your stuff to come from? If you drop ship from China, then your customer has to wait 3 to 5 weeks to get it, and you never see it. You don't know the quality of it. Customer service is horrendous. Your customer's mad. It's a royal pain. Why not have your stuff drop ship from the center of the good old US of A? We're talking America's hometown, people, Hannibal, Missouri. And I think the key is they're not going to innovate for you. China is not going to innovate for you. Randy Park running Printex is constantly looking for ways to stay ahead of the competition. So there is no competition, like personalized Bible covers. Good luck getting anything personalized on these other platforms. I dare you. I double dog dare you to be able to bring these types of products, these personalized products, and bring them to market as fast as we can. Holy cow. And to private label it so that it comes from the address at Printex, but it comes with your logo, your branding, your messaging, your coupons, your message in the container, in the box.
No, and you think about it, and I'm looking at some of these, just this is some of the products, the wine glasses and the etched wine glasses, the Oliver sublimation. You can make a really good living and make a lot of extra capital just focusing on one of these niches. Like I'm actually going to be focusing on the faith-based Christian niche, and we're doing all kinds of stuff there. But whether it's the night lights for the kids, or the dog bowls and the dog scarves, and the wine totes, or the baby onesies. I mean, again, my wife was talking about doing just a whole store that was nothing but baby onesies. Right, and getting known for that. So it's just amazing.
Don't dismiss hot niches. I got a buddy that's crushing it in the grilling niche. Grilling. There's that people that are that passionate about what they do, cooking stuff outdoors over an open flame. That's right.
Now we are going to do Q&A, question and answers at towards the end of this presentation, and we're not going to be going that much longer. But everything from at Printex is white labeled, right? So your orders are fulfilled with the UPS. You get tracking numbers. You get your private dashboard so you can track and see where everything is. We do flat rate shipping on the items to make it real simple and easy. And somebody asked me, can we change the shipping and offer free shipping if we want to? And yeah, you can. We charge you this. You can charge whatever you want. It's your store. And we do fulfillment globally. And if you have your own product, somebody says, well, we make gift baskets. You can go ahead and put that in your T-Rex store and you can ship them yourself. Or other people say, well, I have these wristbands. Can I ship you 50,000? Well, not 50,000, but somebody sent us like 2,000 wristbands, and boom, you got 2,000 wristbands, and we pick, pack, and fulfill them for them. So they bought them, and we're hosting them for them. So, and then again, we talked about building a brand equity, because it's really important that we want you to think long term. We want you to think exit. It doesn't do an entrepreneur any good to build up a business, and then when they stop working, it stops making money. That's not even a good job, right? That's a bad situation. So the idea is you to build something, and then we'll teach you how to train other people to run it, whether that's virtual assistants, whether that's family members. We want to give you those tools. And then 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, you have an asset that you could sell, or it just keeps generating capital for you and your business, and you can build a brand and brand equity with it. And we kind of talked about our business partner, Bernd Ullman, who is arguably one of the top branding and fashion moguls in the world. He's currently partners with Tommy Hilfiger, and he built the brands for Jennifer Lopez and Nicki Minaj and Adam Levine. He has clients like the Rolling Stones and American Idol. So we really have some unique stuff that's available to us. But we are known for doing our done-for-you stores, right? So we've been doing these done-for-you T-Rex stores around the Mugs Galore and the families and grandmas and the school zone gear. And over the last few months, we've added the canvas art, the church merch, and the gift and accessories. And so kind of what we're all about today is the Mega Store. And you guys heard us been talking about it. And the Mega Store, and the Mega stands for Massive E-Commerce Growth Accelerator. And what is it, Stephen? What is the Mega Store?
Mega. See, I'm real fond of this because I helped me and Alina came up with this. Is Mega stands for Massive E-Commerce Growth Accelerator. Oh, that gives me goosebumps. Just think about that. That's awesome.
Oops.
Oops.
I hit the wrong button.
You don't want to hear that in the middle of a live jank. There you go.
Well, I got excited because somebody Facebooked me and said, hey, Greg, I got a huge list of e-commerce buyers. Send me your JV link. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that right now. So I have to get somebody else on that. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We want to take you and show you the Mega Store. So I'm going to go live. And you guys feel free to go there and look at it on your, when you want to, when you're done here. But it's TREXmegastore.com. And TREXmegastore.com is, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off just so we get full going here. We can leave Stephen on if we want.
Yay.
So the T-Rex Megastore, what we did is we took all 6 of our done-for-you stores and put them into one store. And so we have the family and grandma store built into this store. We have the Mugs Galore store. We have the Faith store. We have the School Zone. We have the gifts, accessories, and canvas, all wall art. And so as I scroll through this, you're going to see the different sections. So the canvas art. Now, again, There are people that are making 30, 40, 50,000 a month profit with the canvas business. Think about everybody who has a wall, every niche in the world you can target. The Patriots with the flags. Like, let me just go ahead and click on the flags, and I'll show you some different artwork we did for the American flag. So people that love the patriotic stuff and the flags, we just have, there's 6 different ones you can choose from. There's the Blue Lives Matter one, there's the different ones, and there's happy customers down here showing them on their walls. So the idea is that you could just market canvas to a certain niche. And the nice thing about canvas, it's a higher ticket item, so you have an easier chance to spend more money to get a customer. And if I click shop all canvas art, it's going to take me to this. And I don't know the exact number of how much canvas art we actually have, but you can see there's a lot. Now, you could also give us pictures and we can create your own canvas art designs for you. We'll even help you do a mock-up, and we'll teach you how to do a mock-up. We're actually creating a mock-up builder, so you can just upload a picture and it'll automatically mock up a canvas art for you. And we do have a 3-panel canvas art that we're coming out with, as well as a single panel canvas art. But the idea is you have a great selection of canvas art for all kinds of niches. You can also do your own. And then this next one is the families and grandmas. And we'll talk, Stephen, what's your thoughts on the families and grandmas? We talked about this on video.
Yeah, everybody I showed this to gets excited about that because they know that if they're young and married and have children, that their mothers, the grandmothers of their children, will go spare no expense to buy things to brag about their grandchildren or for their grandchildren. So the grandparent niche, look, grandparents tend to be baby boomers, and they tend to have a lot of discretionary income, and they're retired and they're looking for stuff to spend their inheritance on. They would rather the kids end up with T-shirts and then end up with an inheritance. So no, it's just a great market because you can speak to them, and when you can find the intersections of passions, a grandma who's also passionate about her grandkids, who also love playing baseball or soccer, and you follow me to the baseball field and I'll be rooting for number 12. You can put what the grandkids call them, Nana, Poppy, whatever, and then put, whatever the grandkids' passion is. It's a big, big deal. And then to have the matching jewelry, and what grandma don't want a koozie put to brag about her grandkids while she's drinking their cold beer.
Well, and like you alluded to, the personalization. So you guys see this. It says, I have 12 reasons I love being a grandma. Well, my mom has 7 grandkids, I think, and her name goes by Nana. See, I say I think because who knows, all these different kids. But check this out. So this is where personalization comes in, and this is what's unique and exclusive to T-Rex. So now it changes it to 7 and Nana. And not only does it put it on the shirt, but it puts it on the the bib that you wear when you're cooking. What do you call those things?
Aprons.
Oh yeah, the kitchen apron. And it puts it on the wine tote. Right, so I have 7 reasons I love being a Nana, and here's a pillow. Puts it on the pillow. So now here's this beautiful pillow. It's a very high quality, nice pillow, all customized. Puts it on like a little coffee mug right there, a little beautiful thing. So it puts it on multiple products, and again, that's really unique to T-Rex and what we're doing and what we're all about. So that's the families and grandma store. And there's hundreds of products in that particular section. Then we come down to the mugs. And mugs is kind of an interesting situation because this time of year, mugs start selling. And if I went to Google Trends and I typed in mugs and I look at it since they've been tracking this, every November, December, January, February, it spikes like 15-fold. And then it goes back to normal. So we said, okay, let's give them an assortment of mugs. And so they can sell mugs. And this is a great thing to bring people in. They're for all kinds of different holidays, for all kinds of different funny and gifts. They're great gifts. Everyone likes to buy coffee mugs for gifts. Even have some you can upload your own picture on that are customized. There's a lot of them that are personalized. I mean, there's just so many mugs in here. It's fantastic. And you got some for the police and for just all kinds of different niches. So the idea is that you're going to get a store. And the store is going to be pre-populated and filled with all of these products. It's going to look exactly the way we're showing you. And then we have the faith-based. And this is something, and again, I've had some people go, well, what if I don't want the families and grandmas? Or what if I don't want the canvas? You can go into the back office of your WordPress site, because this is all built on WordPress, and you can just turn stuff off. You can just remove it. You don't have to have it. But we know this is a hot niche. People love wearing their faith on their shirts, on their clothes. They love their personalized Bible covers. We're very, very unique to us, and very, very, we're the only ones we know that can do personalized Bible covers online like this. And then we create this whole gift and accessories section, everything from socks to personalized dog pets, spinners, wine glasses, these night lights. We're going to be showing and coaching everybody how to use these night lights and sell these night lights for Christmas. Talk about what you would do if you were going to market these night lights. What would you do, Stephen?
Well, we're already doing it. I'm working with a team of folks to be testimonials, to be case studies for y'all. And so you just want to put video ads on Facebook. You want to show these off. You want to put these in front of folks and show off the Halloween style ones before Halloween, but show them anything. You just want to put these in front of people on Facebook. Let them see them. Let them see the different designs, see how they change colors. Throw up a video ad and drive traffic to your site. And then what a great way to run a funnel to say, hey, I see you got one, but if you add 2 more, we'll cover shipping, or we're not the price down, or whatever. If they get one, they're going to want a dozen, and you can make it worth their while. And so this is a great way to bundle and funnel and upsell. And then you can cross sell if they like the design, maybe design a piece of wall art that matches, or get the dinosaur on a t-shirt. If the kid likes dinosaurs, there's a lot of opportunities here to just get this in front of people because it's fresh and new and exciting, and especially the personalization part. They might could buy some of these from China and wait 6 weeks to get them, but then I don't get them with the kid's name on them.
Well, and the other thing, again, it's unique. Let's say you have your own design that you think you want to do. You could have that created and have that made for you, and then you have a unique design that's made for you. And all you have to do is supply us with the artwork, and we'll get that made for you. But look at this little Apple night light, and I put I love Candace on there. Wouldn't you like your young daughter or your son to go to sleep every night, and the last thing they see with their night light is, I love Candace, Dad, or something like that? So we're going to continue to come with cool personalization. More. The
sky's the limit on these. So I'll make a comment. If you're not a graphic designer, then we can either teach you how to find one, or we can help you get access to one. There's no reason why to just not take and run with that. The only limitation is the imagination and that's just one product out of thousands.
Yeah. So again, here's another thing that Randy just added just the other day is personalized and unique cutting boards. And again, we're giving you images to start with, but you could create your own image and get your own image going and have your own stuff custom to you. A lot of people might even want to do gifts for corporate gifts. You could get into the corporate gifts business. And offer that kind of stuff. We got flat.
I understand the redneck market. And if you look at those cutting boards, the redneck that's really into his barbecue, and get him that hog, that one on the left, and get his name on, get Bubba's Barbecue. All the Bubbas I know would kill a man for one of those. And then not to even mention the personalized flask, because they like to hit a little bit while they're barbecuing. So that might make a good little gift bundle there.
And I'm really excited about these. I don't see the picture down here. It's like a bandana that slips over the collar. So it looks like a bandana, and you can personalize it with your dog's name. That's huge. So look at this. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So my dog's name is Nala. Just like everybody else, I love my Nala. She is a cool dog. So look at that. Puts Nala's name on there. Super cool stuff. And then it could go on the bandana around the collar. It's just awesome. And again, you can give us your own images and create your own campaigns and have your own unique stuff. And it's so easy to do. The fact that these campaigns and products are built in the back office of what we're doing, you can just clone this product and this campaign, upload your own image, and basically have a new product, a new campaign cloned in a matter of minutes. So it really, really is fantastic. So I could go on showing you products for an hour here. There's all kinds of campaigns, all kinds of products. The last I remember looking, there was over 2,200 different products in here and over 140 different campaigns built. And literally, we've had a team of at least 5 people have had their hands in this, and they've spent over 1,000 hours at least building all these products, all these images, all the titles, all the description, all the prices, all the shipping, everything. And again, if when you get your store, you can also edit it. If you want to edit it, you can edit it, and you can change the prices. You can change the shipping prices. You can edit different things, and you can add your own stuff, of course. But here's the other thing that's really, really unique to us as well. So you're going to get, along with this, you're going to get a Texas Strong long form sales page along with these images that you can sell. So if you want to raise money for the victims in Texas, here you go. Here's a long form sales page that's proven, it works, and different images. And you talk about the money back guarantee. And
you know what every one of these does is if these people don't know you, you just run a Facebook ad to cold traffic. They don't know you. They don't trust you yet. Then you are suspending disbelief. Every element on this long form sales page is meant to increase trust by eliminating some fear, some risk. Do they have a guarantee policy? Do they have a money back guarantee? Are they US based? Can I trust them? You know, so that's what the long form sales page does, is very quickly builds trust and credibility, so they're willing to go give you a credit card number.
Yeah, no, it's just fantastic. And this is also tied into a funnel. So when they want to order, we might offer them a canned koozie or another product in a funnel. So we're giving you pre-built long form sales pages, but they're also templates. If you wanted to change this out with a new product, just swap out these images. Look at this: handmade quality, easy returns, contact us, money back guarantee. All you got to do is swap out these images and link this button to the campaign you want to link it to. So we're going to make it easy. We're going to teach you and show you exactly how to do this, but it's really, really simple. And we're giving you completely built sales funnel or long form sales page. Here's one for the night lights. We just know this Christmas, these are going to do really, really well. You are going to make sales. You're going to sell a lot of these things. We're going to get you going on selling night lights. And we recently launched a whole bunch of videos that we have on our YouTube channel. Here's one of a child who got his, is playing with his. We have some professionally made videos that we made that you can use for your Facebook ads and creating your long form sales page. And that's kind of a little bit different template with the ratings over here on the left. And then we have the third one, which is the canvas wall art. And again, we're talking about it's being on sale. You can show a picture of it in the conference room. You can show it in the living room. Do these look beautiful, right? Look how beautiful these look, right? And you guys notice on the bottom left here, this is another one of our little apps. It's like a notifier. Every time somebody buys something on your site, it pops up, another fan purchased the Awesome Lady shirt. So that helps with social proof and helps with trust. And then we have our happy customer gallery. And then you got your footer down here. And we actually have
Greg, this looks great on mobile. And so many people are going to click on your Facebook ads and see this stuff on mobile and consume this content on mobile. This looks great as they're scrolling on mobile. This is perfect for them consuming this content and want to click through and add it to cart.
And we do recommend that, again, as a trust building mechanism, that you put live help on your site. You don't necessarily have to, but you can. And we believe in it, and we know that it helps increase trust. And you think that you would get barraged with live help requests, but you don't. It just helps create trust, as well as see the number up here. We put our phone number, an 800 number, and we actually answer this phone. And people say that's an expense, but really it's not an expense. It's an income, because when people call, we have people that are trained to do customer support, but they also help close the sale. So it helps us. It's really an income producing thing for us as well.
And a good point about the toll-free number. More times than not, it just generates trust. More times than not, they don't call it. They just see it and go, okay, good. If they get scared if you don't have a number for them to call.
Right. So that is the T-Rex Megastore. Now, the last thing I'm going to share with you is, so we have our logo up here. So basically what happens when you get your T-Rex store, what's going to happen is you're going to tell us what domain you want it on, right? You're going to get your domain, and maybe it's gregsfancystore.com or gregsgiftshop.com, whatever that domain is. And then we're going to help you point that, get this store installed on your domain, and you're going to have to get a little logo made, and you can create it yourself. You can get somebody on Fiverr to create it for $5, but you just create a little logo, and your logo is going to go up here. We're going to help you in the process of putting your number here. And if you want to get live help and different things, and then in the back office, you're going to tie in your merchant account. You're going to tie in your PayPal account in what's called the business settings. And you're going to hit save, and you're going to be up and going with over 2,200 products and over 140 campaigns. And you can be making money and making sales literally the next day after all that's done. Now, with our launch and what we're doing with our unveiling, we're promising people that we should be able to get your store in 5 to 7 business days. So we're, and the first people to order, Like you can go order right now. The link is underneath this video. If you order now, you're going to be the first person to get the store. We're doing this for a week, right? We're doing a whole week of webinars. We're doing a whole week of training. We have more training coming, so keep an eye on your email for more training. But on the 28th, it's over. The deadline's over. You have to make your investment by then. So the first people get them in. So if you know this is what you want and you want one of these and you say, I'm in, you need to go ahead and make your investment, get it done, and you'll be the first person to get a store built. So with that, do you have any other comments on the store?
No, it's lovely, and I'm ready to are you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready to go to the offer, or are we?
Yep, here we go.
All right.
Here we go. So coming back here, here's our special offer to you. So and again, one of the things we did, we talked about what's possible, and I want to kind of give the highs and lows, but Erwin, he works in our office, and in his very first 8 months, he generated over $1 million in sales in e-commerce. And last year, which was his first year in e-commerce, he generated over $3.5 million and net over $700,000. Now he's had the chance to travel around the world. Yeah, now he has some babies and some kids, but it just changed his life. It just changed his life, and that is possible. It can be done. Are we saying that everyone's going to do that? No. Is it work? Yes. Do you have to work at? Yes. But it's possible. And for you to make a couple $100 a day in sales, that's really, that's obtainable, and you should be able to get there. So the question that we want you to ask you is, what would it be worth to you to have a complete storefront built, stocked, and product ready to go to start selling right before the Christmas season, right? It's one thing to say what's worth to you to have that done in general, but what is it worth to you to have it done right now and before the Christmas season? I mean, this is the hottest time in the the calendar for e-commerce. Everybody buys this time of year. Everybody buys this time of year. Everybody buys. You guys get that? So if you make it easy, you make it convenient for them, you're going to have some sales. You're going to make sales. It's not hard to make sales this time of year. So what is it worth to you? So we sat around and we were asking ourselves, okay, what's it worth? But let's go over what's included real quick. So we have our lightning fast dedicated servers. We've actually set up a whole new server farm to host these things and do this kind of stuff. We have daily backups offsite. We have software installed. It's tested and working. We do controlled WordPress updates to make sure that everything works and doesn't break for you as best we can. We give you a cPanel installation. If you don't know what that means, it's pretty valuable, and you can set up your own email accounts and things of that nature. We have 24/7 support. We have support overseas and here in the United States during the United States, Pacific time hours and Midwestern time hours. We're answering support tickets. Then they get kicked off to around the world. So we're doing this 24/7. We want to keep everyone happy and get some stuff. We have phone support right here in the United States, answered at our office actually. And then we have an amazing, powerful Divi WordPress theme. And again, we did go over in our first videos about WordPress and why it's so powerful and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to give you 2 1-hour, actually you could do this more than you wanted to if you wanted more than twice, but onboarding calls to get you set up with your Stripe account, your PayPal account, to get your logo put in there. It's really not hard, but we're going to take the time on a group calls and we're going to walk you through that. Then we're going to have another onboarding call where we talk to you. Hey, if you want to copy a campaign, create a new campaign, create a new product, install your products, we're going to walk you through and train you on all that. And then in addition, we have a membership site that has that stuff, all that's recorded. And then again, we talked about the apps. And we have our T-Rex mailer, because even though some people don't like getting email and there's a lot of spam going on, a lot of competition, email still works, and it's still the cheapest form of marketing. So, and then we have our opt-in builder to help you build a list where you can get an opt-in when people for doing your giveaways or your contests. We have our survey builder where you can do surveys. We have our testimonial notification pop that I was telling you about. And I'll let you take the next page, Stephen. So here's the next one.
Email marketing is still the #1 way to legally print money for you and your family. So the T-Rex export and import. So you could have multiple stores. You could be partnered with somebody with separate stores to test different niches. You create products. Somebody else doesn't know how to create them from scratch. You can export them from one store and import them from others. When we come out with these design packs, if you're not a graphic designer or don't have access to one, when we offer design packs, they're just products ready to import in your store. Funnel Builder can't stress enough about increasing the average order value to be able post purchase, one-click upsells. Again, not running them away from the shopping cart. They've already bought. And while they're in that dopamine rush that lasts about 10 or 15 minutes, they still love you and trust you. They just gave you their money. You offer them more relevant offers. The notification banners, a great way to communicate a message across the top without popping something. It's just a banner that scrolls this way or either way you want to, that offers some type of coupon, discount, shipping discount, whatever message you want to. It could be a seasonal thing. I was running a green banner for St. Patrick's Day. You know, you just change the color, change the theme, change the message, whatever you want to do. And then, of course, it's integrated seamlessly with PrintX. People ask me, hey, do you have an automated solution like Oberlo with Shopify? That's not automated. I got Shopify and Oberlo. I got to do work every day. This happens while I sleep. And Robert Kiyosaki posted something yesterday, a quote from Warren Buffett I got to mention here. When you get orders, the processing and all that happens, the order goes straight to PrintX and they take care of it. The emails go out to the customer while you sleep. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. That's my comment about that seamless integration while you sleep.
Ah, sweet. Okay, and then we got an exit pop-up creator, so you can offer a coupon if somebody's trying to leave your site. We have a coupon builder. We have a personalization engine, which again, this separates us from everybody because we have the best personalization engine out there. And these comparable apps, if you were to get them for Shopify, add up to about $630 a month. But most importantly, you get access to our membership site. And our membership site, we have the paint by numbers training and membership site. We have the Facebook ads training, and we're going to continue to add to our membership site with Amazon, and Shopify, and tools and tool sets and Facebook and Messenger. We literally, our goal, Steve and I's goal, is to become T-REXecom, known as the #1 e-commerce marketing and training community on the planet. That's really what the goal is. And you get the software as part of your membership. And then you have PrintX as a source for USA-based drop shipping, right?
And then the universe. We'll start with planet Earth, but then we're going to go to universe. The #1 way to defeat Darth Vader and the dark side is through T-REXecom.
And then every week, like clockwork, we do Ask the Expert trainings every week. And a lot of times it's us doing it. A lot of times it's our team. A lot of times we're bringing in a guest that's doing 7 figures a year and talking about a concept. A lot of times it's community members and you know, members that are doing well. Like for instance, we have a guy that we're going to be doing a webinar with. He's generated over 900,000 fans for his fan page this year. So we want to have him. He said, yeah, I'll teach people how to do what I did. So that's really, really great stuff that we have, and we're going to continue.
We connected last night, Greg. We're putting that together. That's going to be awesome because 900,000 in 1 year. I mean, he's crushing it. That's huge. And
again, coaching and mentoring is key. And this screenshot is a direct screenshot from one of our, power sellers, Ken Anderson and Dwight Gelowitz. They have their own coaching program. They're in our community, and we recommend them. And you do pay extra for their one-on-one help. They actually have people come to their house, and this is the kind of results they help people get, going from less than doing $1,000 a day to $5,000, $6,000 a day. Training is critical to your success. And again, here's a testimony. I want to play this testimony. Hopefully you guys can hear this, but if you haven't seen this, I want to play this because this is really critical.
Hi, I'm Dwight Gelowitz, my partner Ken Anderson, our slug Danny Bonarman Schultz.
Or general managers, either way.
Either way. We just want to give a quick shout out to T-Rex and Greg Ryder and the whole crew there. We've been using T-Rex, and with T-Rex, we've generated well over $3.5 million in sales.
And we really appreciate working with the crew at T-Rex. Randy, Greg, and all of the others have been extremely helpful. Lots of support. We love the new products that they put out, and it's been a great experience working with them.
If you want to start selling fast, there's no other platform that will get you up and selling as fast as T-Rex.
Yep, without T-Rex, our business would not be where it is today. So we're happy with T-Rex. We love working with them, and look forward to a future with them, over the next few years, and to grow with them as they grow.
And that's about it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, T-Rex.
Thank you.
So I hope you could hear that, but the recap is they've done over $3.5 million on T-Rex. They wouldn't be where they were today without T-Rex. And the bottom line is this is not a brand new beginner software program. This was built by marketers for marketers, And it really is the fastest way to get up and going. It's the fastest way to get up and going. You cannot get up any faster than getting involved with T-Rex in a done-for-you store. So if you really, really want to get in the e-commerce business and be ready for the Christmas buying season, wouldn't you agree this is a great, amazing solution, right? If you think this is an amazing solution, go ahead, put it in that chat box and let everyone know how you're feeling and what you think about it, right? And then, of course, you guys all are going with the price. What's the price? We know that's coming. So let us walk you through the logic of kind of where we're at. So the price for one done for you has been set at $2,497. And then we also charge $97 a month. That's for our hosting and our membership and our training. And it's not optional. It's not like you can get the software and not the training. It's the hosting, it's the training, it comes. It's mandatory. And the reason it's mandatory, and if you ever buy a software program that doesn't have some type of continuity program and you want that software company to be around, they have to charge monthly, right? Or they have to keep coming with updates and charge you for updates. And so most software companies have gone to a continuity program because that's the only way we can afford to continue to make the software, grow it, make it better, add to it, and all that kind of stuff. So we thought to ourselves, well, the value of this store is we got 6 done for you all built into one store. So that's $14,982. So we thought, and that obviously includes your hosting and all that kind of stuff. And again, as we said earlier, we're known for doing these 6 stores, and we've been selling school zone gears. We've been selling families and grandmas, and we're getting better, and we're making things better. We're making the software better. We're expanding the product line. But that's, let's just say today. But for today, we know we're not going to charge you that. We know we're going to do a special deal. So we've talked about it. And we originally thought, well, a fair price would be $5,000 plus $97 a month. That's a fair price. I mean, how long would it take you to go find the vendors, get the products, build the website, get the hosting set up, get the vendor relationships? I mean, everything that we've done for you, it's a reasonable price. You'd spend more than $5,000 down, right? It's in a complete done for you store.
And if I may mention, you talk about speed to be ready by the madness of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'm a power seller on Amazon. If you told me you wanted me to have you ready to be crushing it on Amazon by Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I say good luck for 2018. Because by the time you dealt with manufacturers, got samples, got your products, got it all lined up, you'd miss it. I mean, it would literally take that long. And then Shopify, I was just talking to people who are seeing this offer that are going nuts. They're like, I'm so tired of spending days, weeks, months trying to get a few products on Shopify. I don't think I'll be ready by 2019. So I can tell you all the ways to not to be ready by Christmas. And those are the ways to not be ready.
So that's what you're getting, right? You're getting all this great stuff done for you store. And we've covered 5 of the hot niches. And you know what? I didn't point out, we just put some very high-end skincare cream in the store as well yesterday. We got it in just time for launch. So again, you ask yourself, what is your time worth? How long would it take you to do that? So then we thought, well, what if we were to take it down $1,000? We made it $4,000 plus $97 a month, $3,997. That's a smoking deal, right?
Yes.
Then we thought, well, we want it to be affordable because we saw a lot of comments going, please make it affordable. I want to get into this. It sounds like an amazing program. But you know what? We also want you to know you're committed. So I'm a big believer that if I give you something for free, more than likely you're not going to show up. And if you don't show up, you're not going to get results. And what I mean by showing up, I mean by you show up to the weekly trainings. You get into the member site, you watch the videos, you work on your business on a daily basis. You do everything that we can teach you. We're going to be talking and teaching you mindset, business strategies, project management strategies, task management strategies. And I promise you, no one in Shopify, no one in Amazon, and none of our competitors are going to teach you this. I am an absolute expert when it comes to this stuff. And I'm going to give you a little taste of this training this week. I'm going to do a training called Change One Habit, Change Your Life. And it's a combination of project and task management and mindset. And I promise you this training could literally transform your life. So if you show up, you get results. So we know that if you make a sizable investment, or what might be a sizable investment to you, it might not be a sizable investment to others, that you're going to show up. And we know if you show up, you get results. So if we don't charge enough for what we're doing, if we don't feel it's a value, you're not putting enough value on it, and it doesn't really work. So what we thought, okay, we want to say, okay, what's even a better deal? But hey, they're showing some serious commitment to this. So we said $29.97 plus $97 a month. if this is you and you know this is for you, then take action, right? So Randy, let Randy know we're close to having him coming on board. He can hop in if he wants. I want to share with you one more testimony because, again, it doesn't do. It's not good enough for us to say how great we are. I want you to hear from somebody who's in our community and what we're doing. So let me play this testimony from David.
Hey everybody, it's David McKinney, and I'm so happy today to be able to give an endorsement and a hearty recommendation for the T-Rex platform for e-commerce. The reason I'm giving the endorsement and throwing my support behind all the folks over at T-Rex are actually really threefold. Maybe I'll throw in another one for fun. But the first one is whenever you align yourself to do business with a company, you want to be able to take a look at the leadership. And you want to be able to say, do these folks have integrity? Do they really care about me? A person that maybe is just starting out or an expert in e-commerce. And I have to say that I know the folks. I know Greg Ryder. I know Stephen West. I know Randy Park and some of the other owners and support team of the T-Rex e-commerce platform. And I will say wholeheartedly that they are absolute men and women of integrity that care about you as an e-commerce provider of whatever things that you want to be able to promote online through their platform. The second thing I wanted to mention is that the products that are on that you can have your own products, but the store that is being promoted currently is the T-Rex Megastore that will come with around 2,000 different products in it already. But the important thing about these products is that they're being shipped out of Randy Park's facility and in Hannibal, Missouri, and they are all U.S.-based. The products come from the United States with very fast turnaround time. So instead of, AliExpress and Alibaba and some of the other Chinese products that are coming in and it takes like 3 weeks for people to get them, and you get these service orders and people saying, where's my stuff? You don't have that problem with U.S.-based drop shipping. So this is U.S.-based drop shipping with people here in the United States supporting you. Third thing I wanted to mention is the support. Not only is it great people with great integrity, and great products U.S.-based drop shipped, but the other thing is that the training that you get and how to succeed, your success is their desire. So when people have that desire to provide you training, well, there's 2 trainings a week on a Tuesday and Thursdays that will give you everything from how to do Adobe Photoshop to how to upload images into your shop if you want custom images and custom things that you're working on, whether it's T-shirts or mugs or Bible covers. Whatever the thing is, they'll give you the support and training to do that twice a week. The e-commerce targeting, for instance, and the pixeling in Facebook. All of this is all available with one company helping you out. And so I'm happy to be able to endorse all the folks over there. Grateful to have an opportunity to even do this video and share with you, who's ever watching this, say, if you're interested in doing e-commerce and all the trends are showing that now's the time. If you're interested in doing e-commerce, and now is the time to do it, and T-Rex is the company to align yourself with. And so can't say enough about it. I appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you in the T-Rex tribe, so to speak. All right? Have a great day.
So that was fantastic, and we're very fortunate to have just great people in our community, just fantastic people in our community. So I wanted you to hear that because, again, as a marketing person, it's important that, what we say is one thing, but what our customers and clients say is another thing. And we constantly get rave reviews on our support, and we're not perfect. We make mistakes. We're doing the best we can, but people have seen since we've taken over T-Rex, what we've done with it, how we're making it better, how we're growing. And we are committed to making this a significant asset of ours. So now, as always, we got to throw in the bonuses, right? So this is for the action taker. So if you're an action taker and you're going to get your store, here's what the bonuses are going to be. So I own another software company called BizPad, B-I-Z-P-A-D, BizPad. And BizPad is a project management system. And we have a VIP plan. The most expensive plan is $97 a month I'm going to give you BizPad for 1 year for free. And I'm going to do some trainings. I'm going to teach you how to manage your life and to manage your projects and to manage your team. And because we know we want you to maximize your productivity. I mean, you want to maximize your productivity, right? We want you to have tools that are going to save you time and save you money. We want to help you put systems in place so you can walk away from your business and go on vacation and you have systems running your business, right? We want you to get organized. Most people that aren't successful in the entrepreneur world is because they don't know how to manage their, not their time, it's their projects and their tasks and to prioritize stuff. As my friend Brian Tracy says, you just got too much going on, too much to do every day, and you're never going to get it done. So you need to have tools. So we want to help you free your cluttered mind. I want to have you have a tool that can help you hold your team accountable, and how you can hire people and hold them accountable using a tool like this. So you're going to get 1 year free to that, which is a real world value of $1,164. And then we have people all the time that want to set up with Randy and want to ship stuff into Randy, and Randy wants to get the stuff. And so we have a package for Randy. So if you don't get T-Rex, it's $1,000 one time. You can ship stuff to Randy. Randy will hold it, ship it out for you. You're going to get that whole vendor account set up for Randy as part of this system. And you're going to get access to his entire catalog of all his products. And we did have people ask us this question a lot. Well, wait a sec. Can I sell Randy's products on Amazon? Can I sell Randy's products on Shopify and have Randy do the fulfillment? Yes. The answer is yes. You can sell them anywhere. Sell them at the street fair. It doesn't matter to me, and take the orders and we'll ship them out for you, however you want to do that. And then the other thing to me that's just a huge bonus that we're throwing in is we're going to give you one guest ticket to T-REXecom Live San Diego. Now, T-REXecom Live San Diego is coming up. It's October 26th to the 28th. Now, these tickets are going to be selling for $14.97, and I'm going to take you there if this will take me there. This is where we organize and we gather together as a community, and we eat and break bread together. And one thing that's different about us is we organize breakfast and lunch. So you're eating breakfast and lunch with seven-figure earners, and you're in the room with seven-figure earners for the whole 3 days. And I don't know anyone else who does events like that, right? We're actually paying for that. That's why our ticket costs so much, is we're actually paying for the food to feed you for breakfast and lunch. And just one thing I did want to point out is I'll let Stephen comment on this, but who's coming to be our keynote speaker there, Stephen? Oh, I don't hear you anymore. Did you turn your mic off? Maybe that's the. I still don't hear you. No audio from Stephen. That's weird. You guys still hear me okay? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm going to go. So anyway, our keynote speaker is our business partner, Bernd Ullman. And Bernd, he's done over $6 billion in transactions. He's taken 2 or 3 companies from like 50 million, 70 million in sales to over 800, 700 million in sales. He ran Fubu for Damon John, took it from 70 million to $700 million. I mean, have you ever sat in the room and met with and heard a guy speak that's ran a company doing $700 million? Different caliber of wisdom, different caliber of knowledge, absolutely incredible. So you're going to want to come to this event to listen to him speak and to be in the same room with him and all of our other 7-figure earners and other speakers. So that's one ticket to T-REXecom Live. You're going to get one ticket to T-REXecom Live as a bonus ticket. So here's a recap of what you're getting. You're going to get the 6 megastore storefronts built into one. You're getting all the apps. You're getting the print text. You're getting BizPad. You're getting the T-REXecom Live, and that total value is $25,000. But more importantly, you get the membership marketing training. You get the mindset training. You get involved with our community. You get involved with like-minded people. You get to come to events and hang out at events and do this kind of stuff. And that's the other thing too. If you want to go to our boot camp in Hannibal, Missouri, which is a little different event, you can have a ticket to that. One or the other, the ticket to T-REXecom Live or the tickets to the boot camp. But we want to get you to events. Events is where things happen. And I know if Steven's audio was working, he would say he met us at an event, and his business and his life is changing drastically because he's becoming our business partner. He's emceeing our events, and he's the new CEO and president of T-Rex, and he's going to be the leader of this division, and he's going to take this division to a $100 million company. and it's going to be very, very significant for him and his family. And it's just a sad thing that his audio went out. I don't understand that. And I did want to give you one more testimony too, because again, here's Kevin Jackson, and he just went to an event, and he says, "Hi everybody, I just attended T-Rex boot camp this past weekend in Hannibal, hosted at the T-Rex Printex facility. I'd like to tell you about my experience. I've been involved in internet marketing for about 5 years, and I, like most of you, have kissed my fair of frogs looking for the princess. And I've seen quite a few done-for-you businesses in the past, but this is as close as you will get to ever having one. The people there are first class and bend over backwards to make you successful because they truly realize that their success is tied to us entrepreneurs being successful. This is a class organization with dedicated people. And after spending 2 full 10-hour days at the factory and seeing the process and the support staff, I would highly recommend you go all in with the T-Rex Megastore in this launch." So again, thank you for that, Kevin. We appreciate that. So I know everyone's going, I even want a better deal. How many people want a better deal? Let me know in that chat box. Yes, give us a better deal. So I'm telling you, the T-Rex Megastore is only being sold now. We are going to close it down. You must get it by the time launch is over and these bonus gifts are over. We want you to know, we want you to make a good decision. Talk to your spouse, talk to your business partner, make it happen. The sooner you get in, the sooner you get your store built. And here is our final offer. Our final offer is $1,997, and you get 1 year membership included for free. You can say something anytime if you want, and we'll hear you if you're there. Can you do sign language, Steve? That's awesome. So that's the best. Our final offer is on that TV show. Our final, is that your final offer? That is our final offer. $1,997, and we're waiving the $97 for the first year. Now, a year from now, you're going to be paying $97 a month. So that's another $1,200 savings that we just gave you. So you have your store, you get up and going. And here's again, we'll recap it again. You get the Mega Store with 6-in-1. You get the apps, you get the Printex, you get the BizPad, you get the ticket, and you get the marketing training included. That's priceless. And I want to ask you this one question, then we're going to go to question and answers. If you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, man, I know I want to do this. I like what I hear. I see this. I want to do this. The question you have to ask yourself, what is it going to cost you not to take action? If you take action and you can make $5,000 next month or $10,000 next month, or maybe you can make $100,000 during Christmas, because there'll be lots of people making $100,000 during the Christmas season. What's it costing you not to take action? I don't want you to wake up 6 months from now or January and go, God, I wish I would have done that. If you feel this is something you want to do, make a decision, take action, right? We want to help you. We are going to be that community that helps you and gets in. And I know there's lots of confusion out there. There's lots of options out there. I don't think there's anybody that's going to share with you and show you and build you into a community like we are. And with the events and with the done for yous, with the products and the USA dropship. I know there isn't. I know there's nobody that has an e-commerce platform that ties directly into a USA dropshipper that has this. I mean, we're so motivated to get you to succeed. If we get 10,000 people like you to succeed, and all of you sell 1 shirt a day, that's 10,000 shirts a day. That's great for our business. And if you sell 100 shirts a day or 100 coffee mugs a day or 100 canvas arts a day, that's great for our business. That's how we take our business to 100 million, $200 million and make our stock worth a lot of money. This is what we're doing. We're working on building wealth for ourselves. So the question is if you don't take action, you know this is something you want to do. This sounds great to you. What's it going to cost you not to take action? So again, our final offer in this is $19.97, 1 year hosting and free. Click on that link and get your Megastore now. So let's open up the questions and answers. We're going to do question and answers for just about 10 to 20 minutes. And then I've got to wrap up and get on to another event. And we're going to do another live event tomorrow morning, as well as we're going to do some other webinars. So if you are not on our email list, if you're watching this and hearing me right now, and you're not on our email list, you did not get the action guide, please go to T-REXecom, T-REXecom.com and click the button to get your 5 steps action guide. Get on our email list so I can notify you of the upcoming webinars. Based on all the comments we saw on the first 3 videos, people want more training. So I've already scheduled 2 events for training. So I can notify you we've already scheduled 2 trainings. I'm going to probably do 2 more. So that means there's going to be 2 to 4 more trainings this week coming up, Saturday, Sunday, next week, because this launch closes on the 28th, midnight at 28th. If you don't make your decision by then, you're not going to be in. And if you say, I know this is me, this isn't a problem, click the link, get it. You'll be one of the first people to get your store built. So do you see any questions? Can somebody field me some questions? Because I can't see them. Maybe if I look over there, but. Is there a payment plan? Oh, is there a payment plan? Right now, there is not a payment plan, but what you could do is you could go to PayPal and you could get the PayPal financing, which is a great financing. It's 0% for 6 months. And so if you private message us, we'll help point you in the right direction for that. You can email support at TREXWP.com. Support at TREXWP.com. Or on our Facebook page. You can go to our Facebook page and you can private message us through our Facebook page. Or you can call our offices. And if you go to TREXmegastore.com, you'll see our phone number on that site, and you can call our offices and we'll be right there.
What merchant accounts are supported by T-Rex?
So somebody asked me what merchant accounts are supported by T-Rex. So what we use is Stripe and PayPal. And so you can give your customers an option. We do have a lot of people that just turn off PayPal and use Stripe exclusively, and they said it hasn't hurt sales. And with our funnels, you have to use Stripe. They cannot use PayPal on Stripe, or they can't use PayPal with our one-click upsells in our funnels.
When is the launch over?
The launch is over at midnight on September 28th. So September 28th, that is when the launch is over.
What is the ROI on products?
Oh, that's a good question. So the pricing on products. So to give you an example, we sell a t-shirt for right around $8.50, and people sell them for anywhere from $14 to $19 to $22 to $24. So we have a pricing sheet that we will post on our, how can I get the pricing sheet to people? Just email support. If you email support and you want to get a pricing sheet so you can see the prices that Printex has, but I can promise you they're very, very competitive. Really, most people can't compete with us, which is why we have all these power sellers coming to use us, because our reliability, our quality, our time to market, and our costs are very, very competitive. In some situations, we're not the best price. In other situations, we are. But I can tell you, our customer service, or the ability to contact us and communicate with us, is the best, and we get it done.
What is the support email?
Support email is support at TREXWP.com.
Can you put your own designs on the canvas?
Yes, you can put your own designs on the canvas. So somebody said, can I put my own designs on the canvas? You can put your own designs on canvas, coffee mugs, Bible covers. You can put your own designs on anything we make and manufacture, as long as it's fit and as long as the design is done properly. Unfortunately, we lost Steven. So is it...
Build your own designs to look like everything else.
Okay, so I didn't realize it was so late. I have to wrap things up. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So same link, same everything, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I have another event I have to get on in 10 minutes. I got to get on right now. I apologize. Stephen lost his connection, but we are going to call it a day. So thank you very much. Keep asking your questions, and we will get them answered. And until then, do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. Thanks, everybody.